in knowing that you won't be dreading or anticipating every last moment of the train, but there's also the moment that if you don't know when it is coming, then you can live life as you could in that situation as fully as you can do.
Maybe. But they're on the situation where they don't even know they're on the tracks.
I have heard that there are those who are researching a way in order to lift the veil on such things.
Right. Well, I do suppose at the end of the day that is a matter for people's belief.
Yes. Well, there are, I suppose, three ways of things. I guess the first way, the way that I'm most familiar with, is that it's been a family tradition that has been passed down through generations and generations. And then there are those who happen to have a what's it called? A happy coincidence.
Happy coincidence?
Sure. I don't know.
Serendipity.
Serendipity?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. That's a word.
And then there are those who have a certain force of will that things come to them as if they are starting something new rather than falling into it randomly or having it passed on through their forebears.
I was just gonna kind of drink the tea and then say, yes, that is true. But I mean, not to question anyone's belief, of course, and not to throw any doubt on anything, but, well, if you do subscribe to the fact that it's a gift given by gods, then isn't it fair to say that the gods are blatantly saying that some people, well, that everyone is not given an equal opportunity? That there are some who are favored, and others who are simply left to, left to the dirt?
Everybody has the ability, Agato. Just some people awaken it faster than others, and for those who do not awaken it within their lifetime, their children can always carry on their spirit. It's not a question of people being left out, it's just a matter of time.
Time. Right. Well, I do suppose given enough time, everything will work itself out eventually.
You must remember that time to us is very different to time of the ages.
Yes. That is something.
Have I at least alleviated some of your concerns? We do have the matter under control.
Well, do forgive me if this sounds a bit of an overinflated ego, but at the moment I simply don't have the capacity to be concerned over it. But yes, it does bring me some satisfaction knowing that it's being looked after competently.
Of course, we were the ones who managed to raise it.
Ah. Right. So then, you mentioned earlier your family has been doing this for a long time then?
Yes.
I don't believe I've ever firmly studied anything about the old clans or whatnot, but it does strike me that at least the Fujiwara is a famous name.
Yes. There's there were four great clans. There were the Fujiwara, the Minamoto, the Tachibana, and the Taira, though the Tachibana were quite unfortunate. They didn't really get to rise as far as the other three.
Right. Yes. All of those clans were made when an emperor had multiple sons, right?
Right. They gave them their own names, but they could still trace their path back to the Cryon throne. I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Chrysanthemum.
That
It's
one.
chrysanthemum.
Chrysanthemum.
Yep. You got it.
Yes.
Right. And now the Fujiwaras are priests?
Well, there are those who there are those who wish to go back to their roots as Nakatomi, and there are those who wish to pursue the political skills that we had as Fujiwaras.
Right. They held sort of a monopoly on the emperorship before the Meiji Restoration, right?
Well, even though it was there was a period where the Fujiwara, at least in name, died down, they always, well, I should say I am technically a Fujiwara. We always had some hand within the pie. Is that what it's called?
Yes, I do believe that's a way to phrase it. What a fascinating history.
Yes, it is quite impressive when you think about the staying power, at least.
Yes. I suppose you could say that curiosity on that matter is one of the things that's motivated me to, well, seek out these ceremonies today.
Right. I believe that all Japanese people should be able to at least see what their heritage is, but in times like these, there are only so many of us and so many people who either don't know of such capabilities, or if they do know, then there would be they either don't have any interest or there's not enough people to see them through. We are based in Asate due to its mythological influence, and like I said, there are only so many Nakatomis.
What a shame then. Yeah, it does seem like family is a topic that's coming up an awful lot lately.
Of course, it is what makes us who we are, or we would just be individuals wandering around with no heart or soul.
Right. Well, family is certainly important. It lets you know how you got to where you are. And if you don't know about your past, then of course you're simply going to be wandering around aimlessly.
Of course, family is of course biological, but well, even though I may seem like a stickler, I do believe family is more than just the blood ties that tie people together. It's more about the kindred fostering of the spirit as well.
Yes, of course. But, well, I do believe that perhaps I have on my mind lately those blood ties as a first priority.
Right, of course. Knowing what you've got to work with, you can decide where your heart goes from there.
Yes, right.
The fact that you do have mythopoetic tendencies would lead me to believe there is at least something there. Otherwise, I imagine you would be asleep still.
Right. Drinks his tea.
And she'll just she would have poured him another cup when he finished.
Right, yeah.
In terms of the ceremony itself, well, I don't quite have the capability to do it myself. It will either be through Jun Fujiwara, my father, or another associate of mine.
Ah, right. Right. No, that's fine. I mean, the important thing is that I get it done. I wouldn't really expect too much from the results.
Right, of course. It doesn't take that long in terms of time, but in terms of energy spent, well, it can be quite draining, especially if there's quite a long lineage.
Right. Well, like I said, I wouldn't expect much from the actual reading itself.
Yes, we do tend to do it verbally. We're not really one for like written contracts and such.
Right. Of course, and I would love to keep it that way. Of all formalities taken care of, without the need for such binding agreements.
It's not so much an agreement, more like a notary.
Of course.
But well, I was going to inform my father that that you've given tribute. I imagine he should be able to feel it right now.
Well, I thank you for your hospitality.
Right, of course. Is there any particular date that you'd like to get this done?
Let me see. Well, I certainly do wish to get it done before the holidays and turn my phone off. Well, I don't mean to press the issue or the matter, but the sooner the better, as then it won't be something that's weighing on my mind as I prepare for the tests.
If you want my personal opinion, if you make yourself more comfortable at the shrine, tomorrow my father will be more inclined to especially think of you.
Make myself more comfortable with the shrine?
If you just simply, if you come visit tomorrow, I suppose, we can have a conversation with him at least get to know you.
Right, well, I suppose that would be the best thing to do.
Right. Given everything that we've gone through so far, I will at least be in your corner when it comes to petitioning Father.
Well, then in that case, I thank you for your assistance and for your support.
It is not a problem. It's a duty that I take most fondly.
Well, it's it's very rewarding to see people take satisfaction in their duty.
Right. And she'll just kind of sigh and rub her eyes, and she'll be like, right, I suppose I mustn't impede on your time anymore. I don't wish to burden you with any unsightliness.
Oh no. I dare say that your humility besides the point. It's quite clearly me who's burdening your time. After all, this is your home, and I am a guest here, and, well, I'm not the one who has prepared themselves so thoroughly for this.
Right. Forgive me. I suppose that was my slipping.
Oh, no, of course not. No slip at all. It would be quite rude of me to actually comment and say that you've been failing in any way when you haven't. I do understand what actually going through your duties can can be a bit stressful on the mind. Whereas me, I came here not knowing what to expect, and, well, though I took it seriously, it's not something I can truly take with my utmost seriousness. I'm sorry to say.
Right, of course. We do come from different positions, and I can't expect you to go through the thing or go through the motions the way that I do.
Yes, of course.
But still, I bid you good night then, and I hope you keep well.
Yes, good night, Nakatomi-san. Thank you for the tea, and thank you for letting me do this.
She'll
Take
just
care of
kind
yourself.
Alright. She'll just kind of like slump back a bit, like she's not sitting as rigidly as before. And she'll just kind of raise her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
Raise her
wish
hand.
for me to escort you?
Can I roll understanding to this?
Alright.
Alright. So my question is, would it be better to let her rest, or would it be humiliating to her to refuse?
You feel like she looks pretty out of it, but you don't want to humiliate her.
Alright. Won't be humiliating her. And he says, right, I do believe I didn't come directly from the entrance. If you could show me the way out, that would be wonderful.
Right. Give me a moment. I just need to clear the tray, and I'll be waiting in. If you wait in the lobby, I'll be with you shortly.
Yes, of course. I'll simply wait right there. Maria will exit.
Right. And as you leave the door, you kind of hear a clatter.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel like you shouldn't go back in.
Yeah, that's just not good. But, that's her problem.
Alright. So she'll be like 5-10 minutes.
Oh my god.
And she'll kind of come out, and her hairpin's in a different position to where it was. And she'll be like, right, let us go. I will escort you to the exit.
Right. Thank you.
No problem. And I hope you become a familiar face around this place.
Well, there is something to be said about not neglecting your spirituality, and, well, unlike the rest of the city, this place does appear to be nice, relaxing, not so much bolstering with activity.
Right. Whenever you need a quiet place, you're always free to make use of the shrine.
I may take you up on that offer then.
And I hope that I will see you soon, then, Agata.
Right. See you soon, Nakatomi. And, while it may not be my place to comment, do try to take better care of yourself. I know your work is important, but it simply is a matter of practicality that you cannot perform it if you're not in the right state. And that's all he's really going to say about the matter.
She'll just kind of look a bit hurt, and she'll be like, right, okay, I apologize. Have a good night.
Right. No need to apologize, though.
Right, and she'll start walking towards the shrine.
Mm-hmm. Alright, we'll start heading back to the dorm.
Okay,
Alright.
I want to do this just because I think it'd be funny.
Alright.
Considering Ryu was meditating, him just kind of appearing from around one of the buildings or something like that is like, so your meeting done, Ryu?
Oh. Takenaka. Yes, I managed to accomplish everything I needed to.
I suppose that's good. On the way back to the dorm, or do you have other clandestine meetings that you need to attend to tonight?
There wasn't anything so much clandestine about it. I was told to inform anyone else that they could come if they desired, but no one was at the dorm when I returned from class, so that offer wasn't extended yet. No, I was just meeting to inquire about the blood test, and no, nothing else clandestine for tonight.
And if you don't mind waiting a few minutes, I need to drop the pass that I got off, and we can head back to the dorm.
Ah, right. I suppose it is a bit late. I'll wait here then.
Alright. So Ryu will go drop off the pass that Kitsumi got for him back off at the desk.
Oh, come, 1 second. Alright, I'm back.
Oh, he's also going to, if the receptionist is still there, leave a note saying that he wishes to send his gratitude to Kitsumi for all that she did for him with the pass and all.
Alright. The reception did that for you.
Then meet Rio and I guess head back to the dorm.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Back to the dorm.
I believe that's everybody's evening activities done. So
Yeah, kind of.
for I think Dave's not going to
Show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess Raph will. What should I do?
I mean, you could just summarize how it goes. I mean, if you think it's going to be something he should definitely be there for, you could say he'll do it tomorrow. But if you think it's something that you're just conveying enough info, you can tell him how it goes. And have the Sandman shit post with him later.
Didn't you want to use the Sandman to go into those guys' dreams, though?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is, like...
But, like,
if the
tonight
thing
was
he-
for negotiating, and I don't know when
Alright,
he
we can
intended
do
to
like
it.
the negotiation thing then, but I don't want to do like the dweem diving.
Drive this
Yeah, Dweem Dwive.
Dream Drive. I love Kingdom Hearts.
Dweem Dwop Twistons.
Yeah.
Wait.
We looking for terrorists.
Fuck.
Terrorist in your mind. You must kill.
Hey man,
I love
What?
Twinception.
We're having fun!
I was like dreaming. I didn't want to say drive. I wanted to say dive, but it was like draw.
No, it's
That's no
great. I like
problem.
shortening words.
I mean, will that negotiation thing be
A
long?
roll. Yeah.
A roll, but if not, will be if it will not be long, then it's cool. Because
Yeah,
I
it
don't
won't
know.
be.
I mean, I was hoping of dropping off like in half an hour max.
Oh no, it's fine. If you want to like summarize it, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make a roll, and depending how it went, I'm just gonna explain how I prepared for that and how did it look like. Oh boy. So what would my affiliation be for this role? Solo? Buddy?
You'll be buddy because Raph's with you in spirit.
His body is there, but his spirit isn't.
Definitely using Yamato Damashi distinction positively. And fuck it, you know what? Before that, I ate because I was like working so hard, so I was very hungry. So I ate 2 bentos. So I have 2 PP.
Alright. Alright. And you probably would have used like the meeting room to set something up. Then.
Yeah.
Unless Reiko doesn't have any shame and does it in her room instead.
I have no idea.
I don't think there's enough room.
Yeah, meeting,
Alright,
if
meeting
Sandman is like a nice strong spirit, then he would require like proper space to
It's a tricky fuck.
what's the expression? To not tingle his ego, to
Yeah, to honor
Tingle
him.
his ego.
I feel you, to honor him, to make him
Yeah.
feel like, oh, this is suitable for me.
Yeah, so you can use the meeting room for your little
Jesus.
ghetto place.
It's where we have all the sleepovers. It makes sense.
okay,
And you
power
beat Morpheus.
sets,
Congratulations.
nothing. I'm wondering if one of my spirits could help me out, but yeah, probably not really. Not gonna focus on that. I need to focus on fucking one spirit already. Specialization. Expression?
With
Maybe
negotiating, that's probably
expression or-
best.
Yeah. Or diligence or understanding.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Actually, can you like, or would it be like too power gaming? Like if I say I'm gonna spend 1 PP to roll both expression and understanding, and if I fail this roll, I'm gonna spend the rest of all of my PP, which
That's
means
not power
1
gaming.
to reroll.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what I'm gonna do. To understand how to work properly with the spirits, that's understanding, and then
Also,
my
Kaharu's like here if you want to ask her for a favor, like to take into you for the next room.
I would probably ask for it because like I want to help Raph with this, so every other help
Alright.
is nice.
Kaharu opens her study pod and gives you a favor.
Is this a
Yeah, man.
is this a complicated
She
roll?
emerges and then
Or
she goes back in and locks the door.
Just is this a complicated roll?
Yeah, it sounds like it would be. Yeah, just complicated.
Yeah, complicated. Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not using any social link modifier.
Would
You
you
can
get
use the one
Wraths?
with Wrath. Yeah.
Do I have Raphs? Technically, I
have
have Yamato Damashi social link modifier, but Raph, okay, Raph, I have 3. Cool, so plus 10.
I mean, Sandman's not Japanese, so
Okay,
you'd use the Wrath one.
yeah, makes sense. Okay, I think that's all of it.
Nice. I mean, you might as well use the favor for the D100 just in case.
But if I roll lower, do I have?
You get
You-
because the favor you get the highest.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, might as well. This is the last thing I'm doing for today.
Yeah.
Good thing it was the favor.
Alright.
So
Alright,
how this
so-
look like? After like I don't know how much time I managed to study before going to prepare this stuff. I gathered up, like spent at least 2 or 3 hours preparing the feeling of the room to make it so that the Sandman can feel like at home. Some candles, or I'm not sure. I'm not good at like this mystical stuff. Like as a player, my character would probably know how to make a proper feeling for spirit to like feel welcoming and nice. So I prepared all of that, summoning circle or something along the lines. And of course, I am in my priest clothing, with my with the like equipment, like my quarterstaff, and like doing the sort of priest dance thingy, something along the lines, or like movement.
Like a character, then.
Yeah, I think we're thinking of the same. And
She's
then
swinging that wooden branch around, chanting.
Just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
studying
of course.
Hiroreiko doing her chanting from the meeting hall.
and of
Another
course,
day
like,
at the dorms.
and of course like chanting, and then as we and then of course we proceed to properly negotiated bargain with Sandman.
Alright. So the general idea is that Sandman's like very amenable. He got what he wanted from Wrath. And the idea to go exploring other people's dreams for free, he's like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and but still like Rika is like, Like, obviously, we are very, very honored for your help and all of that stuff, so that to be respectful.
He'll just kind of puff his chest and be like, "Yeah, I'm the real deal," in a squeaky voice.
Inflating their ego always works. Anyways,
So he'll allow at least Reiko and Raph to go dream walking with him.
yeah, if Raph will want me to go along, then sure. But I guess
Well,
we'll
the other people aren't here, so they're very, very rude.
Oh.
I guess we'll deal with dream
I had a
walking
thing.
other time.
Hey, I'm keeping them asleep.
But yeah, he'll do it. I mean, all he'll ask is that he gets to play in the dream. That's it.
I'm pretty sure that's acceptable price.
I mean, Raph seems to be fine with it.
Raph's like, fuck those guys. Yeah, you can go have a fun time.
Yep.
I mean, Raph seems to be
I
okay
mean,
with
I
the
feel
dream
like
play.
that's what he'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think it will be something like that.
Right, so Sandman will let you go through the dreams of these broken guys. In return, he wants to have a bit of fun in there. And you get like I'm gonna kill you, fun.
It's gonna just be like fuck around.
So Raph will say no curses, and Sandman will reluctantly agree to no curses.
So basically mischievous but not malicious.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Sounds
have
about
some
right.
fucking high ass dreams.
Yeah. Besides, we need you to go, Reiko. I mean, if the way things keep going, Raph's not going to be able to go himself.
Yeah. God damn it. I hope Dave doesn't die.
Yeah.
He won't die.
And
We hope.
He'll just disappear for a few weeks, then come back saying, "Oh, I'm sorry."
No, that's what Chris does. Dave's a respectable guy. If he didn't come back, it'd only because he's dead.
Alright. So if anybody else wants to do like dorm talkie with each other thing, there's also the matter of the hair, and then we can wrap up for today, I think.
Wrap up so early.
I mean, it's been 4 hours.
Nice, it's been 3 hours and 50 minutes.
Kill yourself, my family.
Kill yourself.
we did wait 30 minutes to see if Chris was doing anything.
Yeah!
Alright, 3 hours and 20 minutes.
How did that make the time get longer? Wait, no, I'm
No,
done.
she originally
I
said
was
4
thinking.
hours.
Yeah.
Get fucked, noob.
I was going to say, you still have yet to do the sad thing, Jess.
It's coming.
Is it gonna happen this week in game?
Yes.
Okay.
You said that last
You've
week.
answered that so many
Well,
times.
the week's not over yet. I guess.
Oh, we're talking about the game week. Okay. Then I have to say, my guess is it's going to have something to do with the this traveling thing with Kitsumi.
Boop, 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 boop.
This Tengu Forest thing.
That'd be hilarious. That's not fun.
You'll be able to get like one if you want to tire yourself
One in
out
the
too.
hole studying.
My greatest trait, vitality, of course I will try to go for broke.
Alright.
That's fair.
I don't mind
Eh.
doing hockey stuff. What's the shin hair thing we have to do?
You said you wanted to find out more stuff about it with your abilities, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shall we